morning. It's February 10th, Monday. Happy Monday. So, how are you today? Welcome to my crazy. You know, the hardest part about coming on here live every day is the setup, because I'm trying to be a little bit different and a little bit more interesting, a little bit more entertaining, and still be consistent. So I'm out in the park by my house. This the little play area always reminds me of my grandkids when they're here. I miss them so much. I get to see them next week. But I come on here every day to ask if you've taken control of your day and to be accountable to myself. And you know, I've started to save all of my live videos to YouTube. I have a YouTube channel that I'm setting up for not just my business, but for myself. And it's kind of an art. So wish me luck on that. So I want to ask you, have you taken control of your day? Have you gotten up and had intention to make it a great day? Have you expressed everything that you're grateful for? It's extremely important. And as I go over all of these from August 28th on, I've seen the evolution. I've seen the exact sameness in each one that I kind of want to change up a little bit. But at the same time, if you get something out of it, I really appreciate that. I do. It allows me to really be mindful, because you know, I heard an entertainer recently say that I was watching, who was doing a recap of their performance in front of 100,000 people, and they said the whole thing is you gotta maintain your calm. And it's interesting because the Wayne Dyer quote I have on there, it says slow the hell down, and boy, I could sure use that. Stop and smell the roses kind of thing. So, but if you wake up every day, if you want to make changes in your life for the better, you want to make sure and put effort into that. And that means just being mindful of what your daily habits are that you want to change. And for me, it's focus and being scattered and getting things done and that feeling of accomplishment. And I would really love to have some greatness in my life. And greatness to me, and greatness to a lot of people, means a lot of different things. To me, it's happiness means being okay with myself and liking myself. And it doesn't really matter what other people think, but we are conditioned to believe that. So just saying it, saying the words doesn't really do squat, does it? You got to put it in place. And what a dear friend of mine said when I told her I was going to see the law of attraction with Abraham Hicks workshop this Saturday, which I've always wanted to do, she said to me quite profoundly, she says, "Okay, honey, promise me one thing, that you'll implement what you learn." And that's just it. All of these different tools, all of the different philosophies and programs and leaders and mentors and people that give us the tools, we don't really implement them. And so, like I always say, you know, 95% of people who say they're going to make a change, a New Year's resolution, lose weight, get rich, whatever it is, they mean well. They just don't really follow through. They just don't put in the action. So I'm here today to say I'm putting in the action, and I come on here every day to say I'm putting in the action, even if I'm sick, even if I've got problems. You know, people are dying every day. There's horrendous problems in the world. If you focus on them, they actually get worse. And it's not just that they get worse in your head, they just literally do, because when you feed energy to something, where energy goes, where focus flows, energy goes. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying. So get up every day and take control of your life, really, by taking it just one day at a time, and know what you want, and list out all the things you're grateful for, because it's extremely important. Because when we get down, you got to call upon those things. Those are the best tools ever, right? So that works for me. And maintain the faith. It starts to happen when you exude positivity, when you make an effort to be positive and to be your best. You know, it's contagious. So yeah, so make sure and do that. And also, it helps too to help other people when you're down. And well, good morning, Melinda. When you're feeling down and you don't really know where to go, just look outside. If you can't just replace that with a positive thought of some sort, just look around. you know, take a walk. And it's really easy to find, you know, in the lower depths when everybody's at a low, you can always tell. But giving somebody a compliment, or giving somebody a call you haven't talked to in a long time, making amends, apologizing, all those things are acts of kindness. It doesn't take a lot, but it really comes back on you. It helps you to feel much, much better. So I really appreciate everybody who watches this, and anything you have to contribute, please do. And if this helps me to come on here every day, it makes me accountable for the things that I want. It reminds me, and it's worth it. So if it's helped you, I'm very grateful for that. So make it an amazing Monday, February 10th, and do something kind for someone else, especially be good to yourself. All right, take care.